Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Is Zelensky a misogynist or a misogynist pig? Or both? Why am I asking this question? It's because Zelensky thinks that by saying what he said in this article that I'm about to feature makes sense and he's going to score some points for his Western masters. I think he's wrong because we have to be consistent. Let me show you. We have this article from Ukrainska Pravda, and this is what Zelensky said. Mobilization of women. Zelensky says he will not sign such law. Discrimination. That's gender discrimination right there. Why? We know that women can do everything the men can do, and women are a little bit better at some things, and men cannot. Therefore, we know also that men are paid more than women, because when you go in America, that's what these guys say, to get a job, they say men $10 an hour for sucking that, women $2 an hour for sucking. What would you do if you would be an employer? Obviously, you would hire women, right? Because they will sell themselves for less. That means you're going to have a ton of profit. So again, if men are paid more per hour for doing the same job as women, then I would hire only women, because that means I will have a margin of profit bigger hiring women. So it doesn't make sense. Then why do they hire men, the businesses, when they're losing money? Well, obviously it's garbage. Why? Because they say like this: that's a woman, that's a man. Over the entire lifetime, you make less money than this guy. And then say, you see, she makes less money. Yeah, but that's a lot of variables over there that don't take into consideration, which are going to be overtime, vacations, pregnancies, children, and so on. Some things that it's proven it doesn't work, equally. But nevertheless, okay, even with that, they tell us that women are as good as men and even better. All right, why Zelensky will not sign a law to mobilize women? I know that in the United States of America, women are in the military because we are the best country in the world. And everything we do is the best. So if it's the best, then what? That means this guy is against the best. So how is that working? Exactly. In the European Union, in the NATO, if you discriminate against women, hey, do you have a problem with women? Are you a misogynist? Misogynist pig? Poor guy. I don't know exactly who advised him to say that, but you can't have it both ways. You can't say, well, that's for the Ukrainian women, but not for the NATO guys in charge of me. So let's see what this weasel misogynist is saying. He assured the public that he would not support mandatory mobilization for women. Why? Equal representation, equal rights, equal access to jobs. Why not? It's like you say, I'm not going to hire any women in, let's say, construction. It's too hard for them. Why would you not? Why would you not support mandatory mobilization for women? Well, we know logically why, but now we just go full retard. We don't know. They're equal. They can definitely do the same job as good as a man does it, right? That's how we're told here. Then what is it? Is he protecting them because they're weaker? And if they're protecting them because they're weaker, these guys are doing what? Are monsters? Equal opportunity employer, remember? What is it then? Oh, they bear children? Is that why? So why are these guys in the United States not interested in that argument? So you can have it both ways. If this guy says no, that's bad, and this guy says yes, that's good, you can have it both and use, because it's the same thing. Military, pam pam, boom boom, active duty. I personally, I'm not interested in having women, being active duty, military. Now, if they are, and if they really want to go, I will not stop them. But this is what I will do. I would not make mix troops. No. I would make a battalion or whatever of women and a battalion of men. And I will give them the same tasks. I will not make the men have the easy route or the women have the easy route. So I'm not going to push the men where they have to, stay without food 2 days and, fight over there. And the women just go and they just stay and they guard some empty city. No, that's not fair. And vice versa. So I will use them as they will be equal battalions, but I will not mix them. Why? Because I know from my college years in the United States of America when they had group projects here. I don't like group projects because I always know when I look at the guys, the people in the group project, I say, fuck, I'm going to work for him, I'm going to work for him, and I'm going to work for him. I don't like doing that. And we all get the same grade. I don't think that's equitable. Diverse, but not equitable. Why? Because I work my ass off, because I cared about my grade, and I don't give a shit. And then we're going to get the same benefit, right? On my work. No, thank you very much, America. I know what you're trying to pull off on all of us. Some groups work, some groups just jerk off, and we all live a life. I don't like that. So he says this, Zelensky doing a summary press conference. The mobilization women, no, I will not sign it. Concerning the mobilization 25-year-old men, if all the arguments are presented as of today, I see that it is necessary, so I agree with. So he doesn't agree with women. I would allow them to go over there, but again, if you're in certain circumstances, I will not. Whatever. On the same way, I will not let a certain group or a gender be at the head office on the phone, with a phone and with a joystick, and everybody else over there driving trucks and being blown up by mines. I don't like that either. I don't like to send these guys in the middle of the night and rain to fight over there, while others are just going to, yes, no, yes. I don't like that one, okay? And it seems like it's changing. If you look at the office, you're going to find more of a certain kind. If you look at the field operators, you're going to find a certain kind. You look at businesses like construction, and look how many are working in construction in the office and who's working in construction in the field. Clear example. Or look at the school. Look how many are like this and how many like that. It's easy. It's easy to figure out what kind of, or in medicine, medication, in hospitals. Do you think that the men really, or are just it's wrong? It's sexist to say that somehow the men like manual work. You can't say that. We all do the job exactly the same. So you can't say that. We're really inclined more in intellectual, working with people. You can't say that because you're generalizing. You're a sexist. You see, you can't have it both. And to say this is the way you should say we are equally the same, interchangeable. We just snip it and I'm a woman. You can add it and I'm a man. This is what these guys are trying to pull. So therefore, Zelensky is a misogynist. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I'm playing idiot here. But if you want me to use their imbecilic, incoherent logic or lack of, here it is. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.